George Michael saw a lot of death during his life and all of it left a mark. The Wham! Singer's family was torn apart after losing 5 members, one of which was Michael's death on Christmas 2016. A sixth broke Michael's heart personally. One close friend from Michael's childhood believes that the cycle of tragedy is the result of a curse. According to different accounts, Michael lived in fear for many reasons. Read more. Channel 4 viewers heartbroken over George Michael doc saying he deserved so much better. Michael is said to have been living in fear of history repeating itself after 2 previous suicides on his mother's side of the family. His uncle Colin, believed to have been secretly gay, was found dead in 1964 aged 38 after suffering an overdose. Then, his maternal grandfather George James Harrison is, according to Michael, also believed to have killed himself in 1960 aged 66. This contradicts a previous account of their deaths given by the late pop star in 2007, in which he said they were found by his mother Leslie gassed to death within days of each other in 1963. According to the Daily Mail, Michael was haunted and fixated by his uncle's suicide, feared he'd inherit his schizophrenia, and even wrote a song about him, "My Mother Had a Brother." A friend told the Daily Mail in 2006, George has become obsessed with the story of his uncle. Like his uncle, Michael spent his early years trying to keep his homosexuality secret. The pop star later said his uncle killed himself because he couldn't cope with hiding his homosexuality. However, the Daily Mail previously revealed that Colin was schizophrenic, had spent time in a mental hospital, and died while visiting Michael's grandmother. Despite being powerfully affected by his uncle Colin's death, Michael said he suffered his first bout of depression following the death of his lover Anselmo Falepa from AIDS in 1993. Longtime friend Andros Georgiou believes Michael would still be alive if Anselmo had not died. George was the love of his life, and if he hadn't died I think George would still be here, he told the Mirror. After Anselmo, he didn't find real love. I saw how happy they were. I think he was quite lost after Anselmo died, it hit him hard. Then in 1997, George was devastated when his mother Leslie Angold Panayotou died from cancer aged 60. Her death plunged the late singer into a deep depression. In terms of coming close to saying I don't want to live, that would have been after my mum died, he once told The Guardian. I had this overwhelming feeling that the best was behind me. I so loved my mum, and respected her. In an interview with the Gay Times in 2007, per Daily Mail, Michael spoke of his mother's fear that he had inherited a gay gene and would not cope with life. He told the magazine, "She almost felt like she had brought this gene. So there were very pointed areas where she let my dad be, supposedly protectively, homophobic." Michael also claimed his mother didn't tell him about the cause of his uncle's death until he was 16. He added, "It changed my opinion of her entirely because it wasn't just that, Shush has also seen her own father die the same way. They'd both put their heads in the gas oven. And, lucky old mum, she found both of them." Christmas Day is now ruined by tragedy for the Michael family as the pop singer and his sister both died on the holiday, 3 years apart. On December 25, 2016, the world was deeply saddened when news broke that Michael had passed away suddenly at the age of just 53. In the morning, his partner Fadi Fawaz had come to wake him up at their home in Goring-on-Thames, Oxfordshire, but found Michael dead in bed. In a statement, Fadi said, "We were supposed to be going for Christmas lunch. I went round there to wake him up and he was just gone, lying peacefully in bed. We don't know what happened yet. Everything had been very complicated recently, but George was looking forward to Christmas, and so was I." He later tweeted, "It's a Xmas I will never forget, finding your partner dead peacefully in bed first thing in the morning. I will never stop missing you XX. 3 years later, on exactly the same day, his sister Melanie Panayiotou was found dead at her home in Hampstead, North London, which had once belonged to Michael. The coincidental circumstances of her death remained a mystery for months, with one family friend claiming Melanie had died of a broken heart after never getting over losing Michael. A post-mortem revealed the 55-year-old died as a result of diabetic ketoacidosis caused by lack of insulin and high blood sugar. Now, Michael's dad, Kyriakos Jack Panayiotou, and sister Yoda Panayiotou have mourned the loss of 3 family members.